Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone. Good day, good afternoon, good morning to the rest of the world. Welcome back to Pageant Philippines live sessions. Yours truly, once again, Francois is your pageant correspondent. And of course, guys, we are live simultaneously on our Facebook page and, of course, on our YouTube channel. Now, guys, if you are new to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell notification and follow and like our Facebook page for more pageant updates. We are also on Instagram and TikTok, so please do follow us on all our social media platforms. Pageant Mag Philippines across social media platforms. You can also help us. You can also send stars rather to us, guys. In order for you to help us rather on our streaming subscriptions. All right. Now, guys, if you have any questions later, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below at the comment section. All right. So I believe that you are all excited to get to know our guest for tonight. So without further ado, our esteemed guest for tonight is a Miss International Queen Philippines 2021 candidate hailing from the province of Laguna. So please do help me welcome our guest with a virtual applause. Give it up for Peach Abella from Nagcarlan, Laguna.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, hello, good evening to
Good
you,
evening,
Peach.
Mr. Francois.
Thank you so much. Good evening to you, Peach. How are you doing? Would you like
I
to
am,
greet our viewers?
yes, good evening, everyone. I hope that you are enjoying watching us. And then please do support me for my whole entire pageant journey in Miss International Queen Philippines as we compete and vying for the coveted crown. And ayun po, thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me. Maraming salamat po.
All right. So thank you so much, Peach, for accepting our invitation to have you with us tonight.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, your preliminary competition is over, so we're just waiting for your coronation night. How is it? How are you doing right now?
I am fine. I'm actually still preparing for the coronation night, and
Hmm.
I still have um, time for improvements when it comes to question and answer portion in my pasarelas, and of course, take time for me to have some exercise in order for me to be fit when it comes to swimsuit competition, and of course, showing my whole entire, you know, as a total package.
Jenny, yeah, uh-huh.
Yun po.
All right, we have hi Josephine Richel Abelia, Richilda Abelia.
It's my mom
Hi,
po,
good evening
sister.
to you. Hi,
She's my
hello,
mom.
Manny. Ayan, your mom is watching pala. And Ming Ming, hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Miss
Queen Peach Abelia. Yeah, Ming
Winnie
Ming, we hope
Sama.
you are watching. Well, Ming Ming, if you're still watching, rather, please do reach out to us and let's set a schedule for your interview. Yeah, I'm really serious, Ming Ming. There are actually some passionate enthusiasts that are requesting for you as well to get interviewed. It's just that we don't know how to reach out to you. So yeah, please do reach out to us. Hello po, Ma'am Josephine. Thank you for watching. Anyways, let's go back with our guest, Peach. Peach, before you joined Miss International Queen Philippines, what have you been doing? What has been what have you? I'm sorry. What keeps you busy before, or what kept you busy before joining Miss International Queen Philippines?
I actually work as a customer care representative,
Mm-hmm.
and then I resigned, and after that, I helped my mom to uh, uh, in her business in our small bake shop here in our town. So how to manage it properly. So para mas makilala ko siya here in our town, and not just in our town, the whole entire province of Laguna and also in the Philippines. Yun po yung goal namin is to promote our tawag dito, our small business, mas makilala pa siya and marami pang makakilala doon para syempre po habang tumatanda na kailangan namin na makapag-pundar din po sa mga investments and other
Oh,
things
that's right.
para sa mhm,
For the
para sa
future,
ay
yeah.
course
Mm-hmm.
sa
Mm-hmm.
buhay.
If I may ask, Peach, was your degree related to your well, to what you are doing right now, to your career, or to the job that you have entered before?
Actually, I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Psychology. I graduated in AMA Computer College. So I have some basic knowledge about the computer literacy. And
Mm-hmm.
actually, I applied for so many jobs and I got rejected. That's why I went for being in a BPO company.
Mm-hmm.
And then, ayun po. So, somehow, like, all of my knowledge that I've got from being a psychology student, yun,
Mm-hmm.
siguro, may apply ko din naman po in any field because as we all know that psychology is a very flexible course or a degree
That's
in
right.
college. So
That's right.
in order for you to get a job, so this is a flexible yun po, degree or course. So magta-take po ng Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Mas marami kang mapupuntahang trabaho. Ayun po.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you that psychology is actually one of the most flexible degrees to be taken because, yeah, that's right. You can lend to any kind of job. You can work as part of the admin or eventually become an admin. You can also work as HR, right? You
Mm,
can also pursue to becoming a doctor, right?
yes.
So yeah,
And
you have a lot of outlets, or yeah, you have a lot of path to go to when you took up or when you graduated psychology course.
yes, actually, I had my um, on-job trainings in different fields, industrial,
Mm-hmm.
educational, and clinical.
Yeah.
So, marami ka po talaga mapupuntahang field in order for you to understand what psychology is. And
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard to study kasi somehow, hindi ko naman po sinasabi na it's very difficult. Pero hindi mo rin nakakabaliw. Parang ganun, parang
Mm-hmm.
mahirap minsan siyang pag-aralan po talaga kasi marami talaga siyang pinapasigot-sigot. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
other degree na kukunin mo,
Mm-hmm.
talagang you have to focus on in order for you to get that
Kasi
degree.
may specialization na agad eh.
Totoo po.
We're in psychology, it's general.
Yes.
So, yeah, you still have to take another course, which is actually postgraduate course, in order for you to get a specialization, right?
Like taking
Mm-hmm.
a masteral degree or some yun po, doctoral, gano'n,
Mm-hmm.
para pataas ka ng pataas yung makuha mong achievements sa
Mm-hmm.
psychology.
Hello, Christopher. We hope that Ming Ming will reach out to us so that we can definitely interview him. Okay? Her, rather. I'm sorry. Sorry, sorry. so that we can interview Ming Ming as well. All right. So hopefully, anyways, yeah. Well, so you have graduated with a degree in in psychology. All right. So now, when did you start then to join pageantry?
I started joining pageants way back 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
That's 6 years
it was
ago.
I actually it's my first prestigious pageant, but
Mm-hmm.
I have some barangay pageants that I've joined before,
Mm-hmm.
so it's actually my first time. And then,
Mm-hmm.
but the Miss Gator District of Laguna, ako na mismo, by Congresswoman Sol Aragones is my first prestigious pageant that I won, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect that I will win the crown. I
Mm-hmm.
will win the crown, sorry. And yun po, dun na po nag-start sa akin sa sarili ko to join other pageants just like
Mm-hmm.
the Miss Universal Gender and Super Serena because nung
Mm-hmm.
bata ako talaga mahilig ako manood ng Miss Universe Philippines starting
That's
with
right.
Ana Teresa Licaros na
Uh-huh.
Jennifer Barrientos yung mga gano'n. So,
Uh-huh.
sabi ko gusto ko din tawag dito, mag-rumampa na parang babae. So,
Mm-hmm.
actually, puwede ko po ba ikwento dito that
That's fine.
marami
Mm-hmm.
time na hindi ako talaga pinasali, ayaw talaga po ng grandparents ko for me to join those pageants kasi parang gusto na talaga lalaki ako or something. Pero day by day na-accept po nila as I compete
Mm-hmm.
for those pageants na nananalo ako. Natatanggap na nila. They already
Mm-hmm.
accepted na. Ayun po.
Slowly by slowly, yes, that's
Yes.
right. We cannot actually get how shall I say, an instant acceptance. Well,
Yes.
that could happen, but it's one in a million in well event,
Yes
diba?
po.
It's a
Mhm.
one in a million event, yeah. Anyways, or one in a million opportunity for among us actually LGBTQIA community. All right. So, what actually motivated you to join as well?
Well, what motivated me as a candidate of Miss International Queen Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
Before, I am just um, looking pageants as showing or showcasing our beauties
Mm-hmm.
and how we walk, and we're just beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the perception of other Filipino citizens and other
Mm-hmm.
people in the whole entire world. So it actually changed me that joining pageants or specifically the Miss International Queen Philippines. It's a good platform for us. It's the best way for us to
Mm-hmm.
voice out our advocacy and amplify it. Because as a trans Pinay, we should be
Mm-hmm.
heard. We should be visible enough that in order for those Filipinos who still have a close-minded and their closed eyes to be open. Yun po.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you actually are joining Miss International Philippines due to your advocacy.
Yes, of
If
course.
I
I'm
understand you
still
correctly. Uh-huh.
fighting for my advocacy. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
joined Miss International Queen Philippines. It's not just about
Mm-hmm.
that I really just want to showcase how beautiful I am or
Mm-hmm.
something. But this is, for me, yun talaga yung paglalaban ko, which is my
Mm-hmm.
advocacy. Na ito
All
yung
right.
platform ko, a
Mm-hmm.
platform naming lahat na candidates na
Mm-hmm.
hindi lang pagandahan ito. Kailangan namin, meron kaming responsibilities and purposes talaga na bakit pagandahan lang to or pabutihan. Hindi dapat ganun yung maging uh, perception or tingin ng mga tao sa pageantry.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun po.
Ayun. Ayun. So, yeah, we'll be talking more about your advocacy later on.
Yes.
However, before we proceed to that, before we continue on your advocacy, let's let's play a game for well, just to get to know you more.
Yes.
Okay, just a part of getting to know you as well. All right.
Apo.
So, are you ready with that? Are you ready with our have you ever had?
Yes.
All right. Simili, are you familiar with this, by the way?
Opo, like, I just watched some of my other
All
co-contenders
right.
that
Good.
did this. Have you ever had some question?
Okay, perfect then. Okay, first question. Have you ever had gotten into a one night stand?
Oh my gosh. It's very personal. Yes, of course.
Uh huh.
Before, when I
Uh
was
huh.
younger, but right now I am not doing it anymore.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
ayun po, na-experience ko na siya. Like, he chatted me that time. Actually, nakakahiya. Meron talaga po. Hindi ko na sabihin na lalaki yun. But,
Of course. Mm-hmm.
niyaya na kasi ako eh. Like, it's just a casual thing na parang friends. Inuman niya naman po every time that,
Nom nom. Mm-hmm.
yes, that's like inuman and
Uh
then,
huh.
sinama, no, nag-meet kami and then, napapanood niya kasi ako naglalaro ng volleyball before eh.
Uh
So,
huh.
ayun. Doon niya ako nakilala.
So it was a fan.
It was just fun. Yes po.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was a fan, like one of your fans.
No, it's not. Pero mutual lang din po siguro. Hindi ko na lang din sasabihin kasi hindi ako
Uh,
talaga mas i-elaborate pa yung situation.
of course, we
Yung
understand
basta
that, right?
yun lang po pero napanood niya ako sa volleyball and then yes, we just
Okay, so you've spoken about volleyball. So you've played volleyball before. However, have you ever had played basketball?
no never. I see myself as a girl when I was young. So every time that I just watch guys playing basketball while I'm playing volleyball. Sometimes kasi nag-aagawan sa court. So,
Uh huh.
may mga pogi naman kasing basketball player. And then, ayun, minsan nakikishoot ako because I really want to learn.
Uh
Like pa
huh.
nga po ako ng mom ko to play basketball. Like,
Oh.
ako talaga hindi ako marami. So, I grew up playing volleyball po talaga and table tennis. Yun po talaga yung
Oh,
alam kong
see. Mhm.
sports.
At least still sporty ka pa rin, no?
Um, Opo, pero sometimes nag-iingat na din po ako because of my surgical operation, just like having the breast augmentation.
Uh-huh.
So, it's kind of delicate. So, you just have to take care of your implants. Yun po.
Yes, yes. That's right, that's right. Hmm. Hello.
Hello po.
Okay, good. So let's move forward then. Before you had your physical transformation, have you ever had a girlfriend?
Never.
Never
As I've
had.
said earlier, that I see myself as a woman. I see myself as a girl when I was young. And I really
Mm-hmm.
want to be just like other girls that I am watching on televisions
Yeah.
and, you know,
Uh-huh.
yun po, and just like I want to be a beauty queen someday. Every
Nice.
time I watch pageants in television, yun po. Nakikita ko talaga yung
Nice.
sarili ko. And when I was young, like, parang pag tumitingin ako sa salamin, I have this long hair, I have this uh, small body, yung ganun po.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, yung hindi ko po talaga naisipang mag-girlfriend. Though, there are girls na nagkakapit sa'kin pero sabi ko, parang gano'n kahit nagbibiruan. Sabi ko, "I don't like you," parang gano'n. "I just want to be like you." That some guys are wants to be with, parang gano'n.
Mm-hmm. How about this one? Since you never had a girlfriend, have you ever had for sure you had a boyfriend, right? Now, have you ever had argued with your parents for disliking your boyfriend?
Yes, I experienced that way back 2016, like, they don't really want my ex-boyfriend.
Mhm.
That time kasi he's still young, like younger than me, like 2 years or 3 years. So they see the guy as still immature to handle
Mhm.
this kind of relationship. And as a woman, a young woman, they want me to have a boyfriend who is ready to take any challenges or in this kind of situation when having a relationship with trans woman.
Mhm.
A man who
Because
is
it's really unconventional,
responsible.
right?
Yes po.
Mhm.
Someone who is responsible enough. And hindi naman po natin, we cannot force someone na ganito, ganyan. But as a
That's
woman,
right.
or we still have a preference or standards when it comes to guys.
That's
Like,
right.
hindi
That's right.
natin mapiplease. Pero syempre, kailangan din naman natin minsan yun to have those standards na hindi, kailangan maging picky din tayo sometimes. Siguro yun
That's
yung
right.
naging, I thought it as a protection for me from
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
from my mom. Actually, not my dad. He didn't even know na I had a boyfriend or someone na naging
So when did your dad learn about it?
about my
About your
relationship.
relationships, your
Actually,
boyfriends,
wala po siyang alam because
up until now?
I came from a broken family up until now. But
Mhm.
I think he know that I am joining Miss International Queen Philippines eh.
Ah, see,
Pero
see, see.
like kasi my sister is always sharing my yun na, sa pages po like
Mhm.
sa page
All
ng
the
Miss International
features,
Queen
yeah.
Philippines. And she said that our father saw the story na interview ko about the family issue. Yun.
Mhm.
So, yun po. Siguro nakikita ng tatay ko, though I'm not with him here on Facebook.
Oh, I see. Or
Pero,
I'm sorry to bring that up, all right?
it's okay, it's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Have you ever had worn heels at age below 10?
Actually, it's not heels, but boots. When I was
Mm,
young, I always watched, the drum and Lars and yung
yeah.
mga in different shows
Majorette.
that are competing. Yeah, Pageant. And the ex-girlfriend of my uncle in my yun po, sa side ng mom ko, I wore their boots and
Mhm.
trying to dance just like a majorette because when I was parang pag napapanood ko yung mga schools na nagko-compete and then wearing some costumes like yung
Mhm.
sobrang excel and the playing batons and then I
Oh,
wear their
yeah.
boots.
Uh-huh.
So, yun, nagkaroon po ako ng experiences to wear like my heels or takong. Yun yung
Uh-uh.
ano ko.
At a very young age, huh?
Yes, like
Okay.
I was a 7 or 8 that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, how about this one? Have you ever had worn a man's underwear?
You mean when I was younger or up
Yeah,
until now
well,
that I'm
in your
younger?
lifetime.
In your lifetime, no. Actually, when I was young, I used to wear brief
Mm-hmm.
kasi like siguro hanggang ilang taon lang ako. Like siguro hanggang 16 or
Uh-huh.
17, I'm still
Uh-uh.
wearing briefs. Pero after that I really want to have a transition, starting my transition, I wear panties na, but because it's very comfortable to wear, and I feel like a
Mm-hmm.
woman every time I wear panties. Yun po.
Mm-hmm. All right, how about this? Have you ever had worn an underwear 2 days in a row?
Ah, yeah. Wait. Siguro pag hindi ako lalabas ng bahay. So, I want to be honest. Like, hindi ako naligo. Like, nagstay lang ako sa kwarto noon 2 days. Siguro, pero isang beses lang po yun nangyari. Pero I usually change my underwear naman.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nga, syempre, as a part of being hygienic, kailangan natin.
Uh-uh. Okay. How about this? You mentioned about your sister a while ago that you have a sister, right? Now, have you
Yeah.
ever had worn your sister's clothes or even your mother's clothes?
Actually, my sister's clothes. Pero most of the time, she always borrow some of my dresses and clothes eh. Like every
Uh-huh.
time she go outside. So most of the time,
She's the
she,
one borrowing.
yes, she's the one who's borrowing my clothes and not me.
Uh-huh.
Yun, and she's always,
Okay.
can I just borrow this one? Like, this dress? Kasi
Uh-huh.
pupunta siya somewhere else. Ganun.
Uh-huh.
Yun po.
So you're more stylish than her.
Definitely yes. I always call her na to wear this na just be more feminine when it comes to dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nagdadalaga na nga siya. So, she has to be more feminine than me. Like, parang
Uh,
ganun po
so
yung nagiging.
so she's younger than you are.
Yes, I am the eldest one.
Uh-uh.
The eldest, ano,
You're the
sa
ate.
mga kapatid. Yes po, I am the ate. And
Uh,
actually, we have actually one brother. He's a trans man. So, the youngest one is a trans man. So, nagkapalit
oh.
kami.
Oh, see. That's
And
nice.
yes
Happy
po, actually.
family.
Kanina I saw him na because he's always supportive eh, like with my whole entire pageant then as well. He's always watching some of my interview and some of
Mm-hmm.
my posts yun sa social medias. And
And
actually
he's sharing,
I I noticed my younger the
brother.
youngest sibling, my trans man brother na meron na siyang mga ano because he's into transitioning as well. Like
Uh-huh.
he's injecting testosterone and I'm
Right.
having my estrogen. Like
Uh-huh.
we're injecting self-injection. And we're going to visit our endocrinologist later this week po. Yun.
Oh, that's nice.
Doon po
How
sa nagsuportahan
lovely.
kami in this
Uh,
journey namin sa pag ano kasi he see himself as a man talaga eh. Tapos as
mm-mm.
a boy, as a guy, and I see myself
Yes,
as a woman. So,
that's right.
yun po yung talagang something na nakakatuwa sa amin na nagugulhan yung mga tao na nagkapalit kami. Kaso, he's introvert. He rarely go outside. Ganun,
Mm-mm.
parang gusto niya makita ng tao na
Yeah.
lalaki na siya. Paglabas talaga ng public kasi
So para
people.
surprise na lang.
Yes, unlike
Uh-huh.
me na nakita ng tao about my transitioning and I'm
Mm-hmm.
open to be a trans woman talaga. Yun
All
po.
right. All right. Thank you so much, Peach, for your honesty, and I really appreciate your
Yes, thank you.
honesty for sharing all of those.
Yes
I know
po.
that most of those well, most of the things that you have actually shared are very personal, and thank you so much for opening it up to us. All
No
right.
problem. Yes po.
Okay, so let me just remind our viewers, if you have any questions, guys, now this is the right time for you to drop your questions down below so that we can ask your questions direct to our guest, Peach Abelia. And of course, guys, if you also want to support us, you can also send stars right there below our video. So
Mhm.
just click stars and yeah, send some for us. All
10
right.
stars
So
for
this is
Mr.
just
Francois. Please,
yeah, this is just
guys, please.
basically for our streaming subscriptions. Yeah. So
Yes,
the stars will definitely go to that, guys. So please do help us, guys, to maintain our streaming subscriptions in order for us to interview more beauty queens for you. All right. Thank you
yes.
so much, guys. All right. You know what? Peach, we have actually first question in here coming from Martina Thornhill. So she is asking, what can you advise to aspirants trans,
My
or
advice for
perhaps to
those
aspiring trans, perhaps?
yes, for those aspiring trans,
Mm-hmm.
uh, be strong enough and as much as possible be the voice and try to advocate and try to be more of yourself na
Mm-hmm.
so we can be visible enough and day by day or step by step people will accept us here in the society na wala dapat magiging bulag-bulagan sa mundong ito. And that's all. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. So yeah, acceptance is absolutely a key, right?
Actually, we cannot
So
please everyone, but
that's right.
there are ways for us to enable in order for them to understand what trans Pinay are and
Mm-hmm.
other trans.
Mm-hmm.
So there are best ways for them to understand what we are and what we
Mm-hmm.
are fighting for. Yun, thank you. Maraming salamat sa talong.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
Martina,
much,
for
Martina. Oh, stars. We have stars. Oh. Thank you so much, Mom Josephine. All right. So, real stars. All right. So, go, go, go from M. Ashley Vergara. Yes, guys, I'm encouraging everyone to please drop your questions down below. And yeah, we'll give you a chance. We'll definitely pick your questions to be asked to our guest. All right. So thank you so much once again, Martina, for for your question. Now, let me just ask Peach. There are actually some. Well, we have so many issues right now when it comes to LGBT, right? So now, if you could pick one issue, right now, what would that be that you think should be prioritized?
I think one of the issue of LGBTQIA that should be prioritized and tackled about is the HIV/AIDS. That
Mm-hmm,
sometimes we are being condemned and we are being stigma, like stereotyped as the one who spread this kind of disease and
mm-hmm,
illness. Sorry. So it's I think it's the best time for us to like magkapit-bisig and to hold on together for them to for other people to realize what um, HIV/AIDS is all about. That
mm-hmm,
it's not the third sex who is bringing or spreading this kind of illness. So
mm-hmm.
yun po yung issue na sa LGBT na kailangan talagang malaman ng tayo.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you, Peach, that people are thinking or somehow they already have this um, preconception that HIV,
Misconception, yes.
yeah, HIV is caused by LGBTQ community. So they are they keep on accusing LGBTQ or
The
LGBTQIA
carriers.
as the carriers and the spreader
Mhm.
of the virus. So
Yes
yeah,
po.
I think it's something. It's time for everyone to open their minds to to open
Yes,
their
enlighten
minds.
everyone
Yeah.
and encourage everyone
To get
to have,
enlightened. Mhm,
yes, to get enlightened. And of course, encourage them as well na to get tested every time that they're
mhm,
having, intimacy or having sex with others. So,
mhm,
especially the young generations, dahil as per DOH, the
mhm,
case of HIV is younger and younger. Not just here in the Philippines, but the whole entire world na po. Yun po yung
mhm,
nabasa ko sa isang article
mhm.
from World Health Organization. Yun po.
Peach, do you believe, or yeah, do you believe in the holiness of relationship, like regardless of sexes, especially same-sex relationship? Do you believe that it is okay to be in a relationship even without sexual intimacy, or even without lovemaking?
I think if the guy or the, both, like, ano ba? Like, if the guy is, and the the girl, or what kind, every
The
gender,
couple, yeah.
the couple, I think if they really love each other without any kind of intimacy or having sex, if they share their love together and supporting each other and uplifting each other, though I think that it's all about love, like giving
Hmm.
responsibility
And
in order
respect.
for you to win. Yes, and respect for you to continue the love that you're sharing. Yun po yung
Hmm.
sa akin. Sa akin na,
So,
like,
so it is possible, right? It is
it's
possible, apparently.
possible because there
Yeah.
are people who is asexual.
Hmm.
Am I
That's
right?
right.
Like they're not being in love with the intimacy,
Hmm.
but they're are having sex with that kind of person, but they really love the uh they're being in love with their personality, or yung
Mm-mm.
pong character or the attitude of
It's more of
someone, an
intelligence.
individual. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, thank you so much for that opinion, Peach. Now let's continue our conversation. Yeah, let's continue our
Yeah.
conversation. Now, there are rumors, or well, even before Miss International Queen Philippines, there were actually a trending issue or viral issue about transgender women joining Miss Universe Philippines, and there was even a transgender women who applied actually, who screened for Miss Universe Philippines, but was not able to make it. So, in your own opinion, what's your stand on this idea allowing transgenders to join the traditional pageants? Oh,
Well,
let's just speak about it. Let's just speak on the Philippine context. Mm-hmm.
actually, it's really hard, but if the organization is accepting a trans woman, why not? And they are actually fit for those
Mm-hmm.
standards of Miss Universe Philippines or other traditional pageants.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the organization will not just allow na basta-basta po. I think it's all about embracing diversity and inclusivity.
Mm-hmm.
So if that transgender or trans woman is actually have the standards and the abilities and skills in order for her to compete in the traditional pageant, why not let her? Yun po yun sa akin.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. All right.
there are some people who are not agree with this kind of issue, but if the organization still allows it, so we cannot stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, natututunan naman po din tanggapin yung
Mm-mm.
because there are requirements naman to join a specific pageants, di ba po, or
Mm-hmm.
traditional pageants here in the
Yes,
Philippines. So, yun po. So,
I think
nasa
it's fine.
organization
Mm-hmm.
talaga. Yes po. So, respect na
Mm-hmm.
lang. And, yun po. Like, katulad na Enriquez, that
Mm-hmm.
she just recently joined the Miss Universe, uh, Miss
USA.
USA. Miss USA.
Mm-hmm.
So, ayun, nakapunta na siya doon. So, why not here in the Philippines as well, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
As long as the
Yeah.
candidates kaya makipagbardagulan, yun. Yun
Uh,
po.
yeah. But in your own opinion, in your own case, should you be given the opportunity to join, would you join Miss Universe Philippines as well?
I think no. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
for me, no. For me, I
Because
will join Miss International Queen Philippines, and I will elevate this pageant in order for the organization to be known here in the Philippines, not just here in the
Mhm.
Philippines, in the whole entire world as well, and the Miss International Queen. So, ayun po,
Oh.
mas better talaga, mas prefer kong sumali sa Miss International Queen Philippines. Kasi I
Mhm.
still have respect for other girls, but it's,
Mhm.
it's my it's my it's my opinion and it's my case
Mhm.
po.
Yeah,
Pero
it's your
kung
prerogative. Yeah.
yes, and if the other candidates still want to join, why not? I will
Mhm.
support them as a trans woman, as a trans Pinay, and as
That's
a
right.
woman in the society.
Mhm. 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 Oh, that's nice, no? Basically, in the Philippine context, it's just difficult for trans women to join for
Yes.
now because
Mhm.
there is no law yet that allows any one of us to
Yes.
change our gender in our documents. So it is really like suntok sa buwan for the Filipina
It's
trans
really hard.
women, yeah, to join, even though we are screaming out our lungs, right, diba? If there is no law that allows us to change our genders on our documents, definitely it cannot happen because that's what they are asking from the organization, right? That
Yes.
the trans women applicants should present a um, document that tells them that she is a woman, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, hopefully it will happen. Now, should you become a one of the lawmakers, what particular um LGBTQ issue that you would like uh to write for, and or make a bill to to be passed on, to be passed for the government. Mhm.
I still support the Soji Equality Bill or the Anti-Discrimination Bill.
Mhm.
So, as I've said earlier, that I've been rejected for several jobs that I applied for.
Mhm.
So, I think it's time for in this government of the Philippines to accept
Mhm.
everyone, regardless of their gender, to work in a specific job.
Mhm.
So, yung pong anti-discrimination bill, which is social equality bill, supports everyone. Not just, it's not, I just want to address this because some Filipinos believes that social equality bill is just for the third sex. But
Mhm.
actually, it also includes the heterosexual or the straight people. So, naniniwala ako na it must be passed because it actually includes for everyone, not just prioritizing the LGBT. So I
Mhm.
stand for the equality and equity of everyone. Yun po.
Mhm. All right. Thank you so much. Guys, if you have any questions, please do drop your questions down below so that we can talk about it with Peach Abelia. Do you have any questions, guys? Seemingly that you're not asking, guys. Why?
Really?
Yeah. Only Martina who asked a question. Do you still have any questions, guys? Please do help me. All right? Ba't ayaw niyo magtanong, guys?
Hey guys. Yes.
Loko-loko kayo, guys, ha? Parang gusto niyong mahirapan. Charot. Hi, Tito Francis Peach. Yeah, hi, Lindell. Hello, good afternoon. Good evening to
Hi,
you.
Kuya Lindalio
Yeah.
from Quezon Province. Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
By the way, nandito ako ngayon sa sa Alabat. All right. So please do ask questions, guys, and please do support our page by sending stars. Okay, that your stars actually, guys, will go to our streaming subscriptions. All right, so let's continue um, our interview with the one and only Peach Abella. Okay, so let me just ask this. Where was my question? Okay, so let's go. We have many issues right now. We have many social issues, environmental, and all that things. So, let me just ask this. It's actually coming from one of our correspondents in here. What can you say about the movement of a few manufacturing companies to produce eco-friendly products such as mobile phones, laptops, or desktops? And how does the digital products could help emit eco problems? Oh my god, this is very Miss Earth. Why are you asking this?
Can you please repeat the question, Sir
Sure.
Francois?
What can you say about the movement of a few manufacturing companies to produce eco-friendly products such as mobile phones, laptops, or desktops? And how does the digital products could help emit eco problems? I should
Well,
not have asked this.
actually, if they are producing products like it's a eco-friendly technologies, you mean, sir?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Like it, I think it's the best way for us to save the Mother Earth and lessen the cases of the pollution. And just like for example, we're using air conditioners, which is
Mm-hmm,
the eco-friendly. It will
mm-hmm,
lessen the ozone layer to be destructed by this kind of uh, eco eco-friendly products. And of course,
mm-hmm,
in the mobile phones as well, like the radiation
mm-hmm,
that can actually also help the society to be eco-friendly and somehow like take care of our health because of the some because we all know that radiation also affects our health. It's like having cancer or other kinds of illness. Yun po.
mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much for that. Yeah, actually, there are companies that are already trying to somehow help in reducing carbon footprints. Just like in the mobile phones. Well, to mention at least the Apple company, wherein they are actually um, in their package there is no plug. Diba? There's no plug anymore that's added on it, and even the earphones, there's no earphones anymore. So that means they are lessening the the material the I mean the package. Even the box is already smaller. It's already somehow thinner than before. So it's really helping the environment to somehow um prevent or avoid carbon footprints. Like for example, in the box, they used to have big boxes. So big boxes needs more papers, right? More materials to be used in order to come up with that size. So this time it's already thinner, so that means it's already somehow helping the environment.
Mhm.
Okay, and it also helps us to recycle the old materials that we've been using, just like
The three
the
R.
yeah, the charger, 'di ba? Yung how do you call that? The plug. 'Di ba? So every iPhone unit that we get, there's always this another charger plug that we always that always comes with it, right? So parang ano yun parang lessening lessening ang sama ng ganon, 'di ba, sa
Mhm.
package would definitely help us to emit carbon footprints.
And
Yon.
of course, yeah, the materials that's been using in production of
Mm.
these technologies and this, uh, these gadgets, especially the plastic materials or the harmful materials that can destroy the Mother Earth. It actually, it can actually help just to, lessen those kind of dangerous or harmful effects in our bodies and
Mm.
of course in the Mother Earth. It's not
Yes,
just
that's right.
about the Mother Earth, it also affects our health. Yun po.
Mhm. Thank you so much for that. Well, may tanong, ba't ang fresh mo peach daw?
Thank you so much, Mr. Christopher G. Cantiga. Hindi pa
Ah,
ako ready.
may tanong si Lindelio. What are your preparations, Peachy?
Well, my preparations for the Miss International Queen Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
to be specific, of course, I still have lots of things to improve with my character and my personality, and of course, sa the question and answer portion. And as I told you, Sir Francois, kanina, na hindi talaga ganun ako mag pasarela. It's because my last pageant is last 2019, March
Mm-hmm.
2019. So it will be such a big preparation. So I have
Mm-hmm.
to balance my time and take a responsibility with this kind of matter since
Mm-hmm.
as our national director, Michelle Montecarlo, told us na when you're joining pageants, like this barangay pageants will be your just elementary thing, like you're in a primary school, and then we're in the secondary level, which is the Miss International and the national level. So you have to be more responsible and accountable in order for you to win the crown, for the coveted crown that everyone wants, and especially my co-candidates, and
Mm-hmm.
especially me. So,
Mm-hmm.
yun po yung pinaprepare ko sa pageant. Pero, you just have to be confident and comfortable doing and enjoy and always is the moments whenever you're competing for the crown or the whole entire competition. Yun
That's
po.
right. Just enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
All
have to
right.
pressure yourself too much.
Yeah, but of course, you need preparation, but make it sure that that you are preparing for your best.
Mhm.
However, you should also have to enjoy the moment
Yes.
while preparing it, while competing, right?
It,
Okay.
actually, being nervous is inevitable, but I know
Mm-hmm.
na when you're enjoying the pageant, like, of course, like, parang ang sarap kaya, like, you're walking and, of course, amplify and being visible, and many people are watching you. Na
Yes.
you're they're proud that you're bringing your the pride of this particular place, especially it's like my home province.
Mm-hmm.
So yun po, kailangan talaga that every time that you are competing, you should enjoy and not to pressure yourself too much to win.
Yeah,
But of course, as a candidate, you just have to be responsible enough.
that's
Yun nga
right.
po. Mhm.
Okay, thank you so much, Lindelio, for the question. We have a question coming from your mom. How do you value family?
Well, actually, talagang lumaki po ako sa, uh, not totally wasak, pero hiwalay na pamilya. Like, my mom stands as my father and my mother, two in one. So, actually, I'm helping her raising this family and yung pong the basic needs and necessary things that we need here in our family na mga like food allowance and paying the bills. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, yung po yung ano ko everyone wants the best for their family. And your family is your core. And
Mm-hmm.
whenever people leaves you behind or iwanan ka hanggang
Mm-hmm.
sa dulo, pamilya yung magiging sandalan mo. And my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother taught me that always prioritize your family because
Mm-hmm.
they are your core and sila yung nag-mold sa'yo to become a better person. Eh.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I am here in Miss International Queen Philippines. It's because of my family and um my relatives who pushed me throughout this entire journey. Yun po.
Yeah, I actually agree with you that our last resort is always our family. Yeah,
Yes,
when
totoo po yun.
everyone else left us, our
Opo.
family, yeah, stays just behind us, ready
They
to,
will never leave you.
yes, of course, they're
So
always there. Mm-hmm.
we should always the believe in the connotation na blood is thicker than water. Na kahit
That's
anong
right.
mangyari lang, mag-away-away kayo, pamilya mo yan. Na
That's right.
they will be right beside you no matter what happens. Yun yung
Hmm.
naniniwala ko po talaga.
Yeah, there's always this misunderstanding between family members, but of course, reality is that family is family.
Yes.
Whatever will happen, family will definitely come together,
Yes, of
right?
course. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And strong. All right. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Mom Josephine Richilda.
It's my mom.
Yeah, thank you so
Sure.
much for the stars. All right. Okay. Wow. Welcome to Quezon Province, Tito. Thank you so much, Lindelia. All right. So let's talk about your advocacy this time, Peach. So you've already given us somehow um, a glance of your advocacy. Can you tell us more about it?
Well, at first, I am so hesitant to tell you this, guys. But I think it's the best time for me to be strong enough. I know it's
Mm-hmm.
very confidential, but thank you so much, Tito Francois, for inviting me in this pageant. I'm being so dramatic right now. That's why I am here in Miss International Queen Philippines. I am fighting for my rights and advocate and fight for the rights of every PLHIV patient. And I'm one of them. I'm actually a positive with HIV. So I am here. That's why I'm here at the point to be the voice of everyone nakaka-experience ng discrimination and stigma sa
Mm-hmm.
lipunan na to. Yun po. Sorry
Well,
I'm being so dramatic right now. But
no,
that's why I'm here. Yun po.
being emotional is actually valid because you are experiencing it. So
Yes.
you are into it, and it's happening into your life. So that's definitely very much valid. And yeah, you mentioned that you are an HIV positive, right?
Yes. Yes po.
How long have you been, if I may ask?
Actually, I was diagnosed way back June 2019. I just found out that I have it because of the symptoms that I am experiencing. So I
Mm-hmm.
got rashes, I got lymph nodes, and that time I got depressed like for about 6 months, and I don't go outside with
Mm-hmm.
just to for the sake of my credibility
Mm-hmm.
and my reputation. So I know that some people are trying to spread rumors about na pinagkakalat na nila. So, natanggap ko na po that every time na pag-uusapan kong gano'n, tapos nanood ako lahat ng vlogs just to educate myself because I was scared at the first place na nalaman ko yon na test ako na baka mamatay na ako or something else. Pero patuloy yung laban because as I've told earlier that my family is always right there to support me and they always value me. So, ayun po. Tapos, nung time na yon gusto ko po talaga maging advocate but I don't have any option na para ma-push yung bagay na 'to. And then, yun po, nagkaroon ng Miss International Queen Philippines. Sabi ko, I think it's about time for me to everyone know what's HIV and I want to fight for the rights of ano, every pre-LHIV patient. Yun nga po.
Mhm.
Kasi nga, na-stereotype nga minsan kasi yung LGBT and you know that some of the HIV positive are not given a chance to work. It's because of their health status.
Yes.
Yun po.
Mhm.
So, ayun nga talaga. Ito talaga yung main advocacy ko for this whole
Mhm.
entire pageant that I really want to be honest enough
Mhm.
na it never make you less of a person. You should
That's right.
stand for
Mhm.
the truth and be authentic as a beauty queen. Na
Mhm.
yun yung purpose ko eh. Hindi ko na po nakikita na na sobrang kailangan kong magpaganda or magpasikat dito sa pageant na to. But I really want to be the voice and be the change of this pageant.
Mm.
Po yung
You know what?
nagmumotivate.
I'm really, actually, I'm really impressed that you have taken this opportunity to open up this very, very sensitive issue.
Yes.
It's basically yourself. You're opening up yourself to everyone, to all the viewers right now, and of course, it's not only the viewers that will get to know about this, but every time that people would watch this video, this interview, will definitely learn about you. We'll definitely learn about your situation. So I know that it's really very crucial on your end to take this opportunity. But you know what? You're very much brave. You're really brave enough to have um you know opened yourself to the people, to the public, and I definitely adore you and appreciate you for that.
Yes po,
Hmm.
that's why I'm here. Yun talaga
Mhm.
yung main goal ko talaga eh. And it's my dream to join Miss
Mhm.
International. But I have my advocacy. I want to be authentic. I want to be
Mhm.
honest with people na ito yung
Mhm.
pinaglalaban ko aside from
Mhm.
yung mga sa trans woman. Pero para sa bawat isa naman yung stigma kasi ng HIV that everyone could acquire this kind of virus na ang hirap po kasi talaga this time, Sir Francois, na minsan yung akala nila basta sa laway or sharing the utensils doon
Yeah.
nakukuha, but actually by transmitting, by having unprotected sex and through
Mhm.
blood. That's why
Mhm.
I'm encouraging
Blood
everyone,
transmission, yeah.
yes,
Open wounds.
totally. Those girls, kaya nagiging mandatory na ang pagpapatest ng HIV when you are having your pregnancy. Na
Yeah.
kasi minsan baka the, the babies may acquired kaya
Mhm.
sobrang hirap po para din sa mga bata na makuha yung ganung ano na wala silang kamuwang-wang bago pa sila isilang sa mundo. Yun yung
That's right.
magiging problema talaga. That
Mhm.
that HIV and AIDS should be tackled about here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
Na maging mandatory yung testing ng bawat isa
Mhm.
to get tested kasi hindi mo malalaman talaga hangga't hindi ka magpapatest. It doesn't
That's right.
it doesn't show about the symptoms and other things na makikita mo just because of the outside, but
Mhm.
you feel healthy when you're looking at the mirror. But it will never be no unless you get tested.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
HIV AIDS positive yung test po.
Yeah, I hope that our healthcare as well could definitely help our the HIV patients because well there are actually HIV patients who are looking very healthy right now after they've went through some medications. Yeah, it is true that there is no medication or somehow there's no cure for HIV. However, there is an opportunity to lengthen life than expected, right?
Actually, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
at first I thought that I mean, I was educated about the HIV/AIDS
Mm-hmm.
issue or matter, and then the what do you call this? Yung po na psychological test before having a
Mm-hmm.
testing, they actually told me that it's a treatable illness but not curable. But the
Mm-hmm.
World Health Organization or the other scientists are finding cure for this,
Mm-hmm.
developing a medicines that can cure this kind of illness.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just a lifetime na ano ka until hindi pa natatagpuan yung gamot eh.
Yeah,
You just
because
have
it's
to continue.
treatable.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's
treatable. You just
treatable
have to
because
be.
you yeah, because it's treatable because you are to lengthen your life expectancy, right?
Mhm,
However, it's incurable because it's already there. It's already a virus. It's
mhm.
already in your blood. It's already running in your blood. So it's already running in with your vein in your veins rather. So there's so somehow it's still an ongoing experimentation, I guess, that they're doing on how to cure HIV/AIDS. But just like what they've mentioned, it's treatable because it can actually still lengthen our life expectancy.
Yes. So you just
Mm-hmm.
have to be consistent
Mm-hmm.
on taking your medicines, and you will be undetectable. Kasi,
Mm-hmm.
so it will prevent you from or leading into AIDS, which is
Mm-hmm.
very you can acquire different opportunistic diseases when it can
Mm-hmm.
lead to AIDS. Kaya so better talaga po you must eat healthy food and
Mm-hmm. And
take
strengthen your immune system.
vitamins,
Mm-hmm.
vitamins and try to exercise every time.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi the immune systems get weakened. So
Yes, that's right.
kailangan natin maging yun po. Try to just
Healthy, healthy. Yeah.
if you're positive, try to be positive in
Mm-hmm.
your mind, like positive ways na and then your future it will be cured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah po. Yes.
So, what's your message to those who are not, who are basically sexually active, but
Uh,
never getting into, how do you call that, HIV testing?
my message to those people who are hesitating to have their uh, HIV testing, tawag dito, be brave enough to take those tests, but because it will help you to know your status and to save yourself if ever that you might acquire the HIV. You have to be more responsible and yun nga, maging matapang ka kasi it will actually save life eh. If, as a
Mm-hmm.
person, if you especially if you have lots of dreams and goals that you want to achieve, kailangan patuloy kang lalaban sa buhay and yun, maging yun talaga, magpa-test ka. It's the best way for you to know your status. It will not just because of noticing those symptoms, but it's the best way talaga na para maging safe yung bawat isa. And when you're having or being sexually active, you have
Mm-hmm.
to have protection or
Mm-hmm.
be have a protected sex.
Get protected, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Be protected talaga.
Mm-hmm.
Always try to be protected na talaga. Yun.
Yes, that's right. Okay, thank you so much once again. And to those who have asked questions, thank you so much for asking questions, guys. And yeah, still, it's still not yet over, guys. And again, I am asking everyone to please do support our page by sending stars for our streaming subscriptions. All right. So I hope that your stars can definitely help us to maintain or sustain our streaming subscriptions in order for us to interview more. Hello, in order for us to interview more of our um one moment, yeah, in order for us to interview more beauty queens that we like to listen to. All right. All right, so there you go. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes po. I
All
still
right, good.
Apo.
Okay, good. So let's move on to our next challenge. Okay, our first challenge. Sorry. Hello.
Hello
Can you
po.
hear me?
Yes po,
Yeah, can you
sir.
hear me? All
Yes
right.
po.
I'm sorry about that. We've got some problem with my sound card. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I touched it. Anyways, let's proceed. Oh, there you go. Let's move to our challenge, which is the
Hello.
speech challenge. All right. So, are you familiar with speech challenge?
Parang nagdi-discuss ka about the particular words that na
All right.
mapipili mo?
Yes. Actually, we all know that Miss International. This is actually a somehow um, an inspired challenge from the Miss International Q&A. All right. Can you see that?
Yes po.
All right. There you go. There you go. So it's speech challenge. In here, we have six boxes, okay, where you can actually choose from. So just choose two, um, just choose two favorite numbers of yours to open, and each box has a corresponding topic for you to talk about. All right?
Apo.
Okay. All right.
So,
Good. So, are you ready?
yes, sir.
Okay. So, pick your first choice.
Mm, number one,
Number one. Okay. Human rights. What can you tell about human rights?
I believe that everyone have the right to stand for the truth, and of course, as a part of LGBTIAQ plus community, that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the the rights are being limited for us compared
Mm-hmm.
to the straight people.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone should be visible enough, and everyone should have this opportunity to do whatever thing that they want, as long as they're not degrading anyone, or still sticking to their core and values as an individual.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Now, let's move to your last pick. What would it be?
Uh, since I'm a candidate number four, so number four.
Number four. All right. So, feminism.
Well, feminism, it's not just about being a straight woman to be feminine, to be
Mm-hmm.
feminine. So as a trans Pinay, if you see yourself as a woman, if you act
Mm-hmm.
like a woman, you show or you show the real you as a woman, and
Mm-hmm.
I, like being authentic to yourself as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
then it's all about, yeah, the feminism. Yun po, pag kumikilos ka na parang babae, kung nagiging tapat ka sa paggawa mo ng kabutihan as babae, then I think that everyone will embrace you for being who you are as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
as a feminine one. Yun po.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that,
Yes po.
Peach. So I do apologize
Nakakagod
that
ko
I
ng
cannot
konti
be
talaga.
I do apologize that I cannot be able to give you a virtual clap anymore because my sound card is
Apa.
there. It's already it's already dead. Okay.
Apa.
So thank you so much once again, Peach. And Peach, is there anyone you would like to give a message to or send a message to? So this is the time for you to send message to them, and of course, you can absolutely promote your projects, your causes, your what else? Business if you have any business. So social media platforms, please do that this time.
Okay, first of all, I would love to thank all those people who have supported me to this
Mhm,
Miss International in Philippines journey,
mhm,
especially my family, my mom, my siblings, my friends, and my team, which is always right there behind me to support me in my whole in this pageant. So,
mhm,
ayun po, especially to Kuya Cliff and Brian Asuna and Byron, and to my cousin who is Kuya Ray Alfred Castilla, Kuya Boying, who passed away last September 25, and those people who give their contributions in order for me to sustain and, the financially, para makapag ako move sa preliminary competition, and then tapos na. Ayun nga. So, I also promoting our small business, which is
mhm.
Angel's Bake Shop, Angeli Josephine's Bake Shop. We do sell pinones and rolls na dito po sa Nagcarlan, Laguna. And try to visit us. And what else? Tomorrow is actually the World AIDS Day. So
Mhm.
I'm trying everyone to get tested. Hindi lang po COVID ang problema ng Pilipinas, kundi ang HIV/AIDS. So, yun nga, tomorrow will be the World AIDS Day. So, I encourage everyone to get tested, and if possible, pumunta po kayo sa pinakamalapit na clinic na pwede nyong, pwede kayong magpa-test para malaman yung
Mhm.
status nyo. Um,
Perfect.
Kailangan maging maaga po tayo sa mga bagay-bagay, and as much as possible, gawin niyo pong magdasal, at wag na wag kayong matatakot kasi
Mm.
mas matakot kayo na hindi niyo alam yung sitwasyon
Status
niyo
niya.
ngayon. Kasi you might acquire any opportunistic disease because of having a weakened immune system.
That's right.
Tapos, ano pa ba? Nahiya na talaga ako. So, please do support me for the
Mhm.
coronation night of Miss International Queen Philippines, not just me, and of course the organization and my other co-candidates na talagang super sipag and ng organization, and of course the candidates na ginagawa lahat ang best nila
Mhm.
to win the crown. So, ayan. And also follow Pageant Mag Philippines, their YouTube channel, their Twitter account, their Instagram account, and of course
Mhm.
their website, which is www.pageantmagphilippines.wordpress.com. And also my social media accounts, which is in Instagram, Pichabella, and yun po. And I also have a YouTube channel, yun po,
Uh-huh.
Pichabella. So maybe I create some vlogs with HIV/AIDS matters sooner,
Mhm.
since I'm still busy. So thank you so much, Sir Francois, for inviting me to your interview tonight. Na
Mhm.
nakapag-voice out na ako, and it's about time na malaman ng tao na hindi siguro kawalan ng pagkatao, yung dream mo to be a beauty queen and to be an advocate for
Mhm.
everyone. Na maraming salamat po. I'm very grateful and thankful that nandito ako ngayon to inspire everyone na maging matatag sa buhay na kahit anong mangyari. Not just that sa having HIV because marami tayong problema sa buhay that
Mhm.
na, ma, na nangyayari sa atin, especially this pandemic situation.
Mhm.
So, laban lang, laban tayo sa buhay and always pray and thank God for all the blessings that He has given to us. Yun, maraming salamat po. Mabuhay, and Miss International Queen Philippines will be on, the coronation night will be on March 5 or 6, 2022. And you can watch our coronation night sa KTX Philippines. As
Mhm.
far as I know, that they still have the early bird promo. You can
Mhm.
avail it at 299 pesos, but the regular price is 499. So ayun, I hope that every one of you will support us in our pageant journey. Yun po. God bless and stay safe, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much, Peach, for accepting our invitation and for sparing your time with us. Thank you so
Yes.
much for that.
Maraming
And of
salamat.
course, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much as well to Miss International Queen Philippines um for a very warm welcome and continuously inviting us to be part of your journey as well. Thank you so much for the organization. And of
Maraming
course, to all our viewers as well, thank you so much for tuning in with us for more than 1 hour and 22 minutes. So that's quite a bit for just one. That's quite a bit long for just a single interview. So thank you so much for staying with us, guys. And once again, if you would like to
Please send
to
stars to
support
me.
us, yes, please do send stars for
Yes,
that could
send stars
actually
po.
help us. That could definitely help us, guys, to continue our show live sessions every
Mhm.
week. All right, and BTS every Sunday. So for now, we do not have BTS due to some circumstances. So definitely we will be going back to our BTS very soon. All right, that's gonna be every Sunday. So through your stars, guys, definitely it will help us to maintain and sustain our show every night. All right, so thank you so much once again for those who are new to this channel. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, do like our Facebook page and follow us on all our social media platforms. Pageant Mag Philippines across social media. All right. Good night, everyone. God bless you all, and see you again on our next live sessions.
Thank you so much.
Bye.